When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Acrisure Stadium, home of the Pittsburgh. Lined up, ready for the opening kickoff as we get things underway. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Hokies offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did, and he was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Well, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup. And, you know, you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get his.
Rides the back and leaves it. Breaks into the open. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. Fundamental football with the Hokies. We talk about special teams, but the running game has always been part of their DNA.
And when you continue to find guys at the running back spot like David Wilson, and those guys that you can feature, you can give them the ball, establish that physicality, establish that playmaking, it gets everything rolling for this offense.
The Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. He'll try it again. Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. To the air, it's Holstein. Fires to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He's stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, just this is where you go over the sidelines.
Bringing it back. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Stopped just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down.
Man, he has been the definition of consistent all year long. You talk about building a team. You get a guy like this that you can hand the football, and he makes play after play after play. That's why he's number 2 in college football in rushing, and that's why he's in the Heisman Trophy picture. A running back in the Heisman Trophy picture. It's kind of been a dying element. This guy's very much in the race.
He'll pull it on the read. 1st down and more. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
On target to the left. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's got an open man. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. New set of downs after the completion. Back to throw. It's Holstein. Makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll run it to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Hokies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass on second down. Grab near the marker. It's Courtney. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. Turning it on. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
That time the defense was in man coverage. There was nobody watching the quarterback, so when he took off to scramble, nobody home to make a tackle right away, and he shows you the athleticism, he shows you the speed, and also shows you great decision-making that time, deciding to tuck and run for a huge play on the ground.
The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It's third and goal and third and long. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. He's got it and still on his feet. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. This is a really big play for both teams. Fourth and goal from the 2. Try to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hokies. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy has been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, If you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Nice job by the tight end making the catch and playing physical. You're a big body guy, man. Make him feel that. Nice job breaking an extra tackle, getting some extra yards for his team.
Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. The RPO, it's complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
The Panthers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Motion from the wideout. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Pitt will have to boot this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Leaves him with the back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. He's now up to 52 yards rushing in this one, and he is well on his way to a 1,500-yard season.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Going to try to get it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The Hokies have this offense rolling. The give on the option. Jukes his way for more. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Takes the handoff. It's Lewis. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. And the Hokies are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. No big secret what they're trying to do here. They've kept it on the ground. It's 1st and 10. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Hand off from the shotgun. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The Hokies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Trying play action. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the 1st half.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He leaves it with his back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And the Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw, it's Holstein. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. The Panthers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Wants to throw on third down. Fires to the tight end. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Wants to throw on first down. Here's a heat. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Hit right back to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. That's reeled in. It's Goff. And they're able to make the tackle. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle, it's Thomas. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Shotgun snap on third down. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. He got it.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Fires to the big fella.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. And the Hokies come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. To the air, it's Lagway. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. The Hokies will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man, it's Wallace. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. And it slips just inside that right upright. And that will extend their lead even further. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far today in Pittsburgh.
The Hokies will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. To throw, it's Holstein. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. They're setting up the screen. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. Pitt will line up to punt it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Leaves it with the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Hokies can really attack on this 2nd and short. The run from the shotgun. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Motion from the wide receiver. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Flips it out on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. He'll do it himself. Makes a man miss. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Hokies are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Bennett. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And this is an offense that really relies on its running game on that 2nd down call, giving it to the back, letting him find a way to go get it first.
The Hokies will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Scanning the field, it's Flagway. Into the house. Touchdown, Hokies. Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. They made sure that good field position paid off, going 45 yards. And they closed the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Wide receiver comes in motion. Just a little off. Incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The play action fake. Makes the catch. It's Smith. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wide receiver going in motion. Rushes on him. Got him downfield. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. Looking for a gap. It's Turner. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Let's go.
To the air, it's Holstein. Punch it out of the air. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting him get some positive yards.
Got enough for the first, and he's still going.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one 3rd and long. Grab behind the line. It's Goff. There he goes. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. And the Panthers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. After getting knocked down behind the line, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. They'll run it to the left, looking for the end zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Pitt.
And how about this offensive line? 3rd and goal, you gotta have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on the running back to score that touchdown.
And they tacked on the extra point. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They'll go to the ground. Thrust that arm out. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Hokies come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Blasted as he lets it go. Complete to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They decline the penalty for pass interference, and they'll stand on the results of the play. 3 yards. 1st down for the offense after that penalty. Gives it on the option. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Breaks into the open. He's up to 90 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. The Hokies have their offense in high gear. They go to the ground. Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Back to pass, it's Holstein. Lofts one high and deep. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's Smith.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Working that left side now. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Pitt pushing the pace.
Hey, down in the 4th quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
Fires to the middle. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got some room to run. The 40. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Let's go, right. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Turning it on. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. And the Hokies have taken it inside the 20. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got it on the move. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Flushed out of the pocket. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! Grabbed the short pass to put the 6 on the board. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9. This dude is just running amok for the Hokies, both through the air and on the ground.
He's just doing some serious damage. And whether it's running, whether it's throwing, this guy has been on point, making you think of some great names like Mike Vick back in the day that just electrified Virginia Tech fans.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
The Panthers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give on the inside. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Charging forward on the sneak. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. So now it's second and long. Back to throw, it's Holstein. Caught in the backfield, it's Goff. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be third and long. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Trying to beat him to the left. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hairston. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hairston. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been like...
Oh, they blocked the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now. They have done nothing right.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look at themselves, I think, this week after watching the film and in practice. And they've just got to take accountability. They have to understand, man for man in this offense, they've got to do a better job next time they're on the field.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Tight end now in motion. Give to the running back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Keep it on the ground. Running into the open space. There he goes. What a run to get them into enemy territory, and he's out of bounds at the 40. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. They'll run play action. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Holstein. Catch in the middle, it's Turner. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Perfectly thrown ball, nice catch, good tackle, but it's 1st and goal from the 5. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this